Hi guys, I'm here with our prenatal fitness foundations here today. So those are going to be centered around our posture and our breath work here. So we're just going to slow those down a little bit for you. Come back to this video whenever you need to here. We're going to be starting with our posture. It's going to vary from day to day throughout your pregnancy. Your center of gravity is always changing. Your belly is growing day through day here. And every day you're probably going to feel some aches and pains in various different areas between round ligament pain, pulling on your belly here, your hips moving, your pelvis getting wider as well there. So a few things that we always want to think about here that I find it really easy to kind of keep that posture in check is to keep that rib cage so that it's centered up over top of those hips here. So from the bottom to the top, I always like to stack up. It can be a little harder to do the further along you get in your pregnancy, but you're going to start with those feet right underneath of your hips here. So they're just going to be in a nice comfortable stance here. And then you're going to have those knees so that they're stacked over your ankles. Hips are going to be stacked over those knees. And I've got that rib cage stacked right over top of those hips here. From there, I want to pull those shoulders down away from my ears and just a nice comfortable gaze forward here. This is our general posture here. You'll find sometimes in pregnancy as your belly gets bigger, you're going to be jetting those hips out. You're kind of making space for baby there, and you're kind of compensating for the weight of the belly there. And you'll find other times that you also kind of want to give this like fold forward here when your belly's kind of giving that pull forward here. Things that you really want to focus on, like I said, are just stacking it up so that that rib cage right over top of those hips there. From here, a few more things that we're going to work on for our foundations are going to be our breath work here. You'll notice throughout our program that we're going to be doing exercises from various different positions here. What that's doing is challenging your core in different ways. It's getting your breath and your body moving together in different ways as well here. So what we're doing with our breath work here is we're getting our muscles working together with our breath, which is really important, especially as our babies are growing. We want to make sure that we're getting lots of oxygen and air in there, that we're able to relax those muscles just as much as we want to be able to engage those muscles. So especially when we're going through labor and delivery, it's really important to be able to focus on relaxing our core muscles, relaxing those pelvic floor muscles, so that baby's got lots of room to get out of there. And then afterwards, obviously what we're going to be working on is strengthening up those muscles again once baby is here. So what we're working on through that breath is really getting to know those muscles and how they work together here. So our core, it works like a cylinder here. It's 360 degrees, and it goes all the way from here to about here. And it encompasses our pelvic floor, our abdominal muscles, which are a few different sets of muscles that are all kind of wrapped together here, our diaphragm as well. So how we like to start our breath here, I like to call it our hug your baby breath or our connection breath here, because we are, I like to use a visual of giving your baby a hug as a nice little way to remember the muscles that we want to be contracting while we're doing this breath here. So the first things I like to do is take one hand up on my rib cage, one on my lower belly. We're going to start taking an inhale, and you're going to feel those hands expand as you inhale, opening up through that rib cage, your belly, and then eventually your pelvic floor here. On the exhale, you're going to start drawing up from your pelvic floor, so it's a lift and squeeze. You're going to give baby a nice little hug, and you're going to get rid of all that air here. So a nice big inhale, opening up deep and down, and an exhale, engaging up and in. Nice little hug for baby. Here we go from this side. Nice big inhale up, and an exhale as you draw up and in. One more time here. You can see my belly expand. Exhale, drawing up and in. So you can see here as I lift and squeeze, you can see my glutes are giving a little bit of engagement, and I'm literally drawing up, giving a nice little hug here in. Both sides of that abdominal are going to be working together, and you're relaxing all the way down on that inhale here. So that's our breath from our standing position here. From there, I'm going to get you to bring it down onto your knees here. You're going to keep your chest so that it's stacked up over top there again. Nice tall posture here. One hand up, one hand down. You're going to inhale, open up. Exhale, you're going to lift and squeeze. Another nice big inhale here. Open up that rib cage and belly. Exhale, you're going to lift from the bottom to the top. Some helpful cues here with that lift and squeeze are you can think about picking up a blueberry with your vagina here. So just a nice little lift up, really gentle, picking up that blueberry so you don't squish it. And inhale, as you relax it down, you're going to drop that blueberry there. Another one that I like to practice from here is on all fours. So you're going to hinge forward into a nice neutral tabletop position here, knees under hips or wrists under shoulders. Nice neutral spine here. You're going to inhale and open up, relax that pelvic floor, really feel it relax in that all fours position here. You're going to exhale, lift and squeeze, engage. One more breath in this position here. We're going to bring it down onto our side here, nice and slow here. So you're going to come down into a sideline position. You can have your knees stacked, one hand up on that rib cage, belly's relaxed. Here you're going to inhale and open it up. Same idea, exhale, lift and squeeze. Nice little hug for baby. Inhale, relax. Exhale, nice little hug for baby. One last time in this position. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Lastly, I'm going to get you to roll over onto your back here, feet on the ground, knees bent, one hand up, one hand down. Inhale, open up that rib cage, relax that belly, relax that pelvic floor. And exhale, engage. Inhale, open up, down. Nice little lift and squeeze here. One more time, inhale, relax. Exhale, you're going to hug that baby. All right, guys, you're going to roll back over to your side here. You can bring it back up to a seated position here. We're going to come into a nice cross-legged position here. One last time, we're going to sit up nice and tall, chest over top of those hips here. One hand up, one hand down. Take a nice big inhale, open up that rib cage, relax that diaphragm and belly, relax that pelvic floor. Feel it relax along the ground here. Nice big exhale, you're going to lift and squeeze. Nice little hug for baby here. Another nice big inhale. And one last time here. Awesome. All right, guys. So that was our breath work from a few different positions there. You can go ahead and practice that. Through classes here, you'll notice that we're going to be adding that breath work to all of our movements there. So it's really nice to have a good foundation in that breath work from various positions. If you happen to have a birth ball at home, that's a really great one to sit on and practice from as well. I really like to use that one to really feel your pelvic floor relaxing against the ball and that nice little lift up against the ball as well there. Thanks, guys.